Hello everyone, welcome or welcome back to my channel. Today I will have a chat with you about paint pens, and recently I discovered my new favorites, even better than Posca. But before I will reveal my new favorites, I will take you with me on a journey about different paint pens, different mediums, and how to use it in the coloring books. So it is time to show you my daydreams again, and it's been a while, right? Uh, I finished this book. I love this book, and I've used a lot of white to white out the lines. Let me get some room. I have a lot laying around next to me, so when I first started coloring, I didn't have a lot of art supplies. And this is one of my earlier books. And I really was into covering up the outlines on my pages. And I remember it took me forever. I really like the result of the page. I like the neon color 2 background. And I've used, I think, gel pen or Posca, one of the other. Because when I first started trying to outline things, this was my favorite. It is the Uniball Signal broad pen, and let me get a little piece of paper. I had a lot of patience when I first started coloring. You can see if you try to cover up lines, it's skipping a lot. It's not a great flow. It takes forever and ever to create those nice white lines. They come in different sizes. So this is also the Uniball Signal. This is a smaller one, the normal one I think. And it's skipping a lot. There's a little bit of pigment and then it stops. And you can see there's plenty of pigment in the gel pens. And this is what was driving me crazy, right? So I moved them away and I was start using my Posca paint pens. You shake them and you have a flow. Even there's a great flow. Sometimes you have to get some milky lines, not really covery, some watery textures I think. I'm not sure if it will show up perfectly, but I think you are able to see really pigmented white parts and some of the parts that are more see-through. So if you want to cover up a page like this, you have to go over and over and over before you have a nice line. There are different sizes. So this is the very small pinpoint. I had regular size. This got a plastic point, and that's really important to me. You can see there's a great flow, less skipping, but still some of the parts will get more pigment, other parts will get less pigment. And then we have a bigger one with a round tip, and I think it's more a felt tip pen. Yeah, it's great. I like to use it for creating some bigger stars or snowflakes, or it's okay. But you don't want to scribble it down a lot because it will ruin your paper. So I will suggest the Posca paint pen. It's a size 1M and it is this plastic nib. And I will talk about the plastic nib later on. It's perfect for color book paper. I really like it for color book paper. So those were my options for a long time. Then I discovered the Faber-Castell Bit Artist Brush Pen, the white one. And yeah, it's really, you can see that I went over it. It's black, darker blue, but not really white. And if you try to cover up your white lines, it's not really working. Can you imagine? I just wasted my money on this one and it's a shame. It's a nice brush. It's small and flexible and yeah. It's a shame it's not working, so don't waste your money on it. Let me create some extra to compare some of my new favorites. I let it dry for a while now and you can see very pigmented in the beginning, then there's less pigment. When I scribble down multiple layers in the end, there is some extra pigment, but yeah, very watery, right? So I like it, but it's not perfect. Oh, I was bumping my cable. Yes, it's still recording. I had to check. So I like to use this technique. But I also like to create a black background. Black acrylic paint with the Posca outlining works perfect. I was thinking it's perfect and it might not really show up in camera, but is it black really? No, you can see even the barrel of the white is deeper black. It's more intense. It is something I like a lot. So I recently discovered a new paint pen and I did a little spoiler. I think in my completed pages video of June that I got a new black paint pen. And can you see the black color compared to this one? It's really intense black. It is the same richness as the barrel of the Posca, and this is what I was looking for all the time. And I've colored this one with a new paint pen and I'm happy with it. Really happy with it. This was the completed page of June and I started this one just to have another play with the black, and yeah, I'm really happy that I discovered the paint pen. And I hear you thinking, please, come on girl, show it to us. Show this beauty. Okay, so I went to my local art store and they had this big display all the time already with Molotow 1 for all paint pens. And those are out for years and years. Those are artist grade paint pens. A little bit more expensive than Posca. Yes, they are a little bit more expensive. You can shake them. Like the Posca, there's a ball inside, like the Posca. You can hear it. So let me show you the white. If you go over the lines with the white, this is the one, the size 1 millimeter, and it got an extra fine plastic point. And I really like the plastic. So you can see it's white, right? I really like the color. You don't have to go over it for twice. It won't dry very clear. It is just a very nice white color. Let me get the black one started. You can see how intense black this one is. I'm really happy with this one. And those paint pens got some really nice features. So they come in different sizes. So I went to a different art store because the one close to me only got this size in 2 colors. So, and they have the basic colors, the red, the blue in different sizes, and not the special point that I really wanted. So pick this one up. And as you can see, it's a round one. The big ones are all round or flat, and I'm not enjoying it that much. But it's a nice one. Got a felted pen, and it can cover up easy the bigger parts of your page. But you must be careful, because this type of pen point will eat up and damage your coloring book paper. I will show you. So that's a big downside of them. I started the page in the Atlantis by Hannah Carlson. I started a lot of pages last week because I wanted to have a play with them. And I also have this color, I will show it later, but they have the same felted pen. And you clearly can see all the lines that they're creating, but also there is some damaged paper stuck on my page everywhere. And that is something I'm not liking. And this will happen with the felt tip pens on your Molotow markers. And I think that's why a lot of people who tested them don't like them, don't recommend them on color book paper. I found it out, I'm not really happy with the result of it, but I know now I can fix it. Because you can order different size nibs for your pens. And a lot of them fit all in one pen. So that's great. So I hope that I can order some of the tips very soon. They were out of stock, so I didn't try them yet to replace them, but I know you can do it because I bought some extra different pens and I had a great result with it. Let me find the book. Of course, in the mandala coloring book, I had a little play. With it, where is it? I started this page, my dear page, and in the background I have used this one. It's the one for all 1.5 paint pen, and I'm not sure if you can read it, but on the bottom they say crossover, and it means that we have this nice plastic nib. The one that I like, the one with a great flow, the one with, let me shake it up first. There's a little window and you can see the pigment is separating. I can show you maybe better with this one. You can see the air bubbles, I'm using those. I'm really liking those paint pens. I have a lot of colors. Well, a lot I bought, so let me show them all. In this size, I got the blue, a purpley blue, violet blue. I have this nice muted purple tone. I have a pink one, a very wine red color by the Posca, very comparable, and a vanilla color. Oh, a big blob. I didn't have to always get your pen started at a post-it note. I always have some post-it notes around, you know. I always get them started on a different piece of paper, and then you will be okay. And because of this plastic nib, there is no damaging of the paper. The flow is amazing of these. They are opaque. They are, yeah, I'm really liking them. You can see it. There's no scratchy, there is nothing. Only with the felting pens, I discovered that I had the paper damaging. Because I really like to outline first and then cover it up with a thicker point. I was thinking I might want to test different markers by them. And they also selling some of the packaging on Amazon. And on the back there is the crossover tip and the round tip. So I was thinking, yeah, this is the perfect one. I can just use this one. And there's something else that I really like about those. So I got them. I opened it. And I discovered this point is a felt tip point. This is not the same crossover tip that I got in this pen. Those are totally different. They have the same size, yes. They have the same shape, yes. But this one is plastic and this one is felt tip and this one is eating up my paper, and that's something that I'm not enjoying. Luckily, you can buy replacement nibs for this one. You can pick this one out and it will fit in this one. So I can solve my problem with them, and if they are back in stock, I will order them, test it out, and yeah, hopefully my problem is solved. Then there's this silver ring, you see, on this marker. And it's a very special system because you can refill your paint pens. How many times do we run out of Posca paint pens? We have to throw the whole pen away and buy a new one. For this one you can buy different sizes of refill paint and you can screw it off very easily and refill your paint. You screw it back on, you shake up your marker and you're good to go. And yes, it's an investment to buy these. Really, those are not cheap, but considering you can refill them, it's a great investment. And over the long time, especially the colors we use a lot, like the black and the white, it's so much cheaper. It turned out so much cheaper this way. So I'm really hoping that it's working after replacing the nib. At the other side, we have the big nib, the round one. I'm not a huge fan of it, but yeah, it's nice. For those who don't have this extra, you can screw them open and the pump mechanism that's inside, you have to take it out and then refill it, so you will have dirty hands. You can order those refill extensions to place it inside this marker and have the same simple option to refill. So yeah, they only cost me like €1 to get those, the extra extension. So that's not a very big deal. And after having it placed on my different markers, I'm sure I will have a lot of fun with them. They just recently extend the range of colors to 74 different colors. But that's not the most cool feature about them, because they also sell empty markers. And the thing you can do is mix your own color with the refills and create your own perfect shades that you are missing in different paint pen sets. And I think that is really cool. We are always looking to certain colors, right? And we never can find them in paint pens and buying the next set and next set and next set. And yeah, empty markers, refill bottles, yeah, allows us to mix our most perfect colors that we will really love. And I'm sure you will see this more in the future on my channel because, yeah, I'm so happy with this. And I just I just discovered them, and yeah, I don't know why not everyone is talking about them and why everyone is really happy with the Posca. Even the Molotow is so much better. The pigment is so much more opaque and rich and does a great job in covering up lines. And oh, I wish I knew this so much earlier. It could have saved me a lot of money, I think. So, yeah, that's something that I wanted to share with you. My new favorite paint pen, and I hope that I can have a lot of play with it. There are some downsides. They have, yeah, a little bit of a smell. Not really noticeable. My husband tells I'm crazy, but if you are sensitive to smell like me, you will smell them. They are not drying as quick as Posca paint pens. It takes a little bit longer, and that's because the paint is a little bit thicker. And yeah, the tips that are not plastic are eating up your paper, and that's something that I really don't like. But I had the same problem with my felt tip pens tips in my Posca. So also the Posca bigger round nibs also eating my paper. So I don't think it's really to blame to the paint pens, but it is really the problem by the tips. So yeah, the great thing is they are refillable. They have a nice coverage, a great flow. They work nice, have a lot of colors. You can mix your own colors. So yeah, I'm happy with them. So that was everything that I wanted to share with you. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know, did you hear before of those paint markers? And if you did, what do you think of them? Do you like them? And if you didn't know those paint pens, will you try them out now? Let me know, I'm very curious about it. Thank you for watching, and I really do hope that I will see you next time on the channel.